G'day guys, welcome to another episode of Creator Cast. We have Mr. MewTube himself, Scotty Mew. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Good, thank you. I hear you've been at a Bucks party, your own Bucks party.
Yeah. I'm still recovering. It's a 3-day hangover just about now, mate. I'm struggling.
Well, if anyone wants to see the photos, ask in the comments below. We'll see what he can do there. And he met some famous Geelong football players, but yeah, we'll check that out later. Mr. Benon from Gives a Minute. How you going over there with the red face?
Hey, folks. Yeah, I've been in the sun a lot lately. I've got my German friend here, Felicia. We've been out in the sun a lot, and I didn't put sun cream on. Crazy, man.
Jesus.
Other than she, by the way, and she's red raw. She's in the room too. She might be in the background later.
That's okay. We'll try and ignore her as much as possible. Yeah. And then we have Mr. Danny Black himself from where is Danny Black? Huh?
Hey.
No, I was trying to see what that map was behind you, just to make fun of it. But,
that's Australia, actually.
Yeah.
It looks really tiny, doesn't it? It's like
it does.
It's like I'm holding up a postcard. There it is.
That's it. And recently married, and how's the chain feel?
Chain is I got to put some WD-40 on it every day, but other than that, the ball and chain.
Oh, come on! Emma's a lovely woman. Congrats on the marriage, dude.
Yeah, let's open up the subject. Today is something that has hit a huge response rate, I guess, on YouTube. It's the Logan Paul saga. We're about 2 weeks late on probably talking about this, but I think it's probably the better time to talk about it. We've seen the aftermath. We've seen what's been done. We've seen him go completely quiet for the last 2.5 weeks. And he has had a chat with TMZ. He was caught up at the airport. Have you all guys seen that video too of him being super quiet? He was promoting his merch at the airport. And if you've been living under a rock, Logan Paul decided as part of his daily vlogs that he would fuzz out a suicide in Japan in a suicide forest that's known for these kind of things, which is pretty poor form. To be honest, when I watched the video, I thought it was it was just a bit silly, a bit stupid to do that. But the YouTube community completely was against it, and all his friends and all that kind of stuff have gone super quiet. Anyone that was a hater of Logan Paul has come out in massive amounts. So yeah, I just wanted to see, I think, if we go around the room, what everybody thinks about it, and whether or not you would put something like that on your YouTube channel, and what I think you would do if you were that stupid to put something like that up. What would you respond the same way? So maybe if we go in reverse, Mr. Black, what would you have done, and how do you reckon you handle it?
Yeah, I would have definitely not done that and thought, hey, there's a dead body, let's put it on YouTube. That, even with blurring it out, I think the worst part was just you saw a lot more than you'd want to see. I've seen the video; it's on Live Leak, but at the same time, I think the outrage was a little bit people are looking for any reason to hate that guy, and so they use any excuse they can. It was bad, but if Casey Neistat would have done it, would it have been as bad of a backlash? I'm not sure. Because if you watch the whole video, it's his reactions are really idiotic, but the message that he's getting across is actually a pretty good message. But his delivery is terrible. That's the thing.
Totally. And yeah, he didn't seem all that sincere either. His little apology was a bit pathetic too. I've just had a quick look now at the stats. That video of his apology has just gone over 47 million views. So 47 million, and in the last 2.5 weeks, without putting any videos out, he's actually gone 1 million subscribers more in that time too. Mm-hmm. So there are other benefits, I guess. Scotty Mew, what about you?
I didn't know a whole lot about the bloke, to be honest, until it happened. I think I just missed actually seeing the video live on his channel by about an hour. I was going through Twitter and I happened to see a few people speaking about it, and on Instagram, a few people talking about it, and I didn't know what they were talking about, so I just decided to search his channel, realized it wasn't there, and then on the little suggested page, the video was there. Someone had re-uploaded it. So I watched it. I didn't actually watch the whole thing because I was in that much shock. I watched the first
10 minutes of after, so no, sorry, not even 10 minutes, probably 5 minutes when he discovered the body. I couldn't actually believe that he uploaded that, the way he acted, the way his friends acted.
Yeah, and the way it was blurred. It wasn't all that
it was
blurry.
hopeless. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. As I said, I didn't know a whole lot about him other than the fact that he's super, super, super popular. So in the next 3 or 4 days after he posted it, I watched about 7 or 8 of his videos and was just completely shocked at the sort of dude he is, to be honest. I can't believe that he's as popular as he is. And then I discovered his brother as well, which is even more funny, really. But
I can't stand his brother.
Just his whole channel was basically, I was shocked. It was just like a merch blog. I mean, that's pretty smart, but Jay, I know, like, you and I search abandoned buildings, and I've thought about it 10,000 times every time I'm in one of those abandoned buildings, that one day that could very possibly happen, that we're going to see something like this. And would I ever post anything of that nature? There is be a hell no. Absolutely not.
No. I mean, what would you do? Like, in terms of an edit, a lot of people are saying that he should have told the story without showing the footage. Do you think
that's exactly what I would? I probably would have just talked about it in some sort of way. Obviously, he has a way larger reach than any of us could ever think of. I just think he went about it extremely distastefully, but at the same time, I see, like Danny said, he sort of did it a little bit respectfully. Like, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse, put it that way.
Yeah, and it seems like these days you have to be a bit outlandish, a bit stupid, a bit of a dick, to be honest, in order to get the subscribers and the views. Like, what are your thoughts, Mr. Benon? Would you have put it online, and would you have done it a bit more tastefully?
Oh, no. Yeah, no, not a chance. I would have put a dead body on my vlog, even if I had permission from the person's family, for instance, if that came up. But I wanted to touch on something. Maybe we haven't discussed this or hasn't been brought up, but correct me if I'm wrong. He went into this suicide forest on New Year's Eve. That's correct?
I don't know if it was. I don't think it was that.
Was it Christmas Eve?
I thought it was New Year's Eve. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was either Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. So
it was New Year's Eve.
Was it New Year's? Okay. So he purposely went somewhere where he knows. I mean, there's 1,001 stories about this place if you search it. So it's a well-known fact that people go there to end their lives. So he went there on one of the biggest nights of the year when possibly people might be thinking about, my last year's been absolutely crap. Next year's not looking any better for me. So this is when I'm going to clean cut myself right here. I feel like he went there knowing that he would very well likely find either a dead person or something close to a dead person. And
yeah, exactly. There could have been a rope or something.
I thought it was a setup. Sorry, Ben. I thought it was a setup. I thought, here comes the apology video to say it was fake. It was just a prank or whatever. And
especially when, if you've seen the video and he's saying, "Oh, I'm not joking. I think there's someone over there." I'm like, yeah, whatever. I think that's the thing. Like, everybody, whatever that person committed suicide for, it's them, and it's their private lives, and it's their family that are grieving. And yeah, he should not have done that. I think he was even poking at the wallet to try and get some ID out or something as well. And it was just.
I feel like the bigger thing I want to hit is that he went there knowing this. He didn't just go there randomly thinking, well, whatever, we'll find it. And he purposely did this on that particular night to gain subscribers and gain views. And I think that's very, very telling of the person he is, and to a further degree his brother. They're both along the same lines of this endless hunt for the subscriber. I mean, Jay, I want to ask you, Jay. You've physically supported this guy by buying his merch. What about him and about his channel and about his approach is interesting to you? Like, why do you choose to support this guy? That's because you and many people do support him. I just want to know why that is. Like, what is it about him?
Okay. Well, I think I've been watching him for almost over a year. I remember when he was completely different person. He was like up and coming. He was really collaborative with his friends that lived in the same building in Hollywood. Yeah, he just seemed a lot more personable back then, and I think that's why I wanted to buy his merch. I thought his messaging was good, but recently it's kind of as if they're trying so hard to compete against each other. This is Logan Paul and Jake Paul. And Logan Paul's overtaken his brother. But for me, yeah, like it's gotten to that point where he's got himself this mansion. He's doing everything he possibly can for viewers, and he says it blatantly in his videos too, that it's not really about being a good person or anything like that anymore. It's just being a sensationalist person now.
How old is he? 21?
22 or something? 21 maybe, yeah.
I'll just try and...
Yeah, and that's, I think, the problem is that he's not realising the impact because he's so young and hasn't actually lived through someone committing suicide that was close to him. Or, like Benin was saying, he wasn't just there for the day, he was camping. He took pillows and all that kind of stuff, hoping that something would happen for views and for subscribers.
He disguised that as like it's a ghost story. We might see a ghost in the suicide forest, but he knew this is a crucial time of the year when a lot of decisions are being made, a lot of pressure on a lot of people, a lot of major life changes are happening, and people often, more than ever, do that at the end of the year. And he went there knowing. Jay, I want to ask you: has this changed your opinion of the guy? Like, are you still going to wear that merch proudly? Is that
for me now it means something different. I've got a little boy now, and it says that's my boy, so I wear that around him. It's not really about who Logan Paul is or what he's done. It's for me, it's just a jumper I can wear, and I like it, and it represents something different. But it's interesting. Like as soon as he stopped creating videos, I felt like something was missing. I know that's really weird, but at 7 o'clock in the morning, I'd wake up and the first thing I'd do is watch his 10 to 15 minute video. It was always really punchy. There was always something different going on. And it wasn't only just the content I was watching, it was the editing.
You like that stuff?
Yeah.
Sorry, Jay, you like that stuff? Wow,
yeah.
I can't stand that stuff.
It was getting to a point where...
Can I say two things really quick? One, I think it's really funny because it's not like he killed somebody, and it's not like he even harassed a girl or did a lot of the things that are out there. This was his life. This is something he was doing, and there happened to be a dead body there. I don't think that he took it too far. I think the way he reacted, like the editing of it could have been way better. Like they put in some stupid stuff of him laughing and just taking it wrong. Like if I was him watching it through, like I would have been like, you know what, cut that. But like they went to this place, and there's been other documentaries of people going into this forest with the same outcome, and they don't get backlash like he did. I think that this is not like I said, he didn't string the guy up there and whatever. It's like people are just taking it way too hard for something that was there and he put on there. And the other thing I want to say is that this is like a creator cast first. We actually have someone that wants to chime in from Singapore who wrote on our group page, so we should bring him on because see what he has to say. He says he has something important to say about this stuff. So
one thing I want to mention too about this, Logan Paul, I've done a lot of comments on his videos, and from what everyone's saying, he doesn't actually edit or upload his videos himself anymore. He's been getting someone to do it for him. He's in front of the camera.
I said he's 22 years old, man. Like I would actually think of myself as a 22-year-old with a couple, multi-millions and millions of dollars in the bank.
Yeah, you're going to be strong.
I would hate to think of the person.
So now we're joined from Singapore with Daniel. Daniel, if you want to just introduce yourself to CreatorCast.
Hi there, guys. This is, my name is Daniel. I'm also known as Dolphin from the Dolphin Squad channel. I'm mainly a gaming YouTuber, but I've been also a viewer of a lot of various channels, mainly looking out for situations such as the Logan Paul issue of One Things.
All right, so we've all had our little... So we've all kind of been talking for the last 17, 18 minutes on what we think. You haven't heard that, so if you do say something that's the same, that's absolutely fine. But Tell us what you know, or tell us what you think.
Well, of course, we all know the basic situation of what happened on December 31st, which is Logan Paul.
So New Year's Eve.
Yeah, on New Year's Eve. He went to Japan. He found a dead body in what they call the suicide forest. I'm not too familiar with the pronunciation, the forest itself. But he found the body. His reaction to the body is a bit unchanged. It's been quite some time since he removed the video, apologized about it, but first and foremost, let us just say that Logan Paul is an individual who really wants to help make awareness of suicide. But the way he dealt with the situation actually mess up his entire message, and it entirely backfires on him.
100%.
We have a lot of people talking about suicide, but never someone who has gone up to the body, show the body on camera, and joke about his way of dealing with the situation isn't very nice, but it's just him. Of course, there is a lot of backlash because I have looked through a lot of discussion videos where people have said that this will implicate the outlook of foreigners in Japan, working in Japan, coming to Japan. Although there has not been a lot of backlash, but I feel that that not only puts Logan Paul in the bad light, it also brings to light a lot of the situation and a lot of similar situations of, say, Americans or any other Westerners coming to Japan, filming themselves, and literally doing stupid stuff.
Just on that too, when he was over there in Japan, before he went to the suicide forest, he went to some tourism store, dressed himself up as a Japanese woman, I think, and was parading himself around Japan. Like, for me, that was, I don't know if it is, but it seemed very offensive. What's your take on that too?
Well, yes, he is definitely pretty offensive to the Japanese culture. Obviously, from his the videos before that, he has been chased out by the police from a Japanese shrine, which I believe I have been to that shrine before, and there's nowhere to actually just rub your face all over on people's faces.
Yeah.
I feel like he does not really understand. He wants to talk to Japanese people, but he does not really understand the culture, and he literally just walks over it.
Exactly. I think he had a similar thing.
Done these kind of situations before, so
yeah.
I heard. I think
in the Emirates he did the same thing.
Yeah,
Italy.
Yeah.
He did it.
Yeah. I think me and Benon were talking about it through Messenger about the way he acted at VidCon last year when he wasn't invited to VidCon and pulled a whole bunch of stunts. I don't know if you guys saw that stuff
yeah,
as well.
Yeah, saw that too. Yeah, it happens all the time. But if you're a professional YouTuber, I think there's a bit of a responsibility in there to do the right thing. And he's known for not doing the right thing. And I think that's why he gets the subscribers and the views that he gets.
He does not really deserve it. He does get a lot of... He is technically what we call a social media influencer. He's not originally a YouTuber, but he's a social media influencer who has come over to YouTube when I believe it was Snapchat. What was the
Vine,
exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of the Viners, so they call it, come over to YouTube, and some of them are pretty successful, but a lot of them all based on pretty quick shot like comedy sketches. And in the case of the Paul brothers, we have the Logan and Jake Paul trying to pass like comedy around in between each other at first, and I'm not too sure if I'm actually describing that, to be honest, but they went from insulting each other to insulting other people, which comes
Can I just jump in and ask a quick question of everybody here? Because Daniel, I've never met you. Nice to see you, and lovely to hear your thoughts. Just a quick question about. So everyone's talking about the negativity that Logan Paul has generated from this stunt. Can someone tell me? And I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not trying to be like a dick or anything. But can someone tell me one positive thing that Jake Paul or Logan Paul have brought to YouTube since coming across from Vine? In all seriousness, have they brought anything positive to this platform at all? Like,
they brought a lot of younger audiences to YouTube. A lot of fresh blood.
But is that a good thing or a bad thing? If the younger audience are the 500, well, if they're the but wait a sec. If they're the 500 or so thousand viewers who liked and gave positive comments to that video before it got removed? Are they the real? Are they the audience we want on YouTube? Do we want those kids that said, you did a good thing, man, you went into this forest and filmed a dead person, I like that? Do we want that on YouTube? I don't want that.
Jay, I think we got to wrap this up pretty soon too.
Oh no, this is hot. This is a hot topic. We got to keep rolling this out. Jay, you just said before, or a while back, you said he gained over 1 million subs in the course of time that he wasn't even on YouTube after the fallout.
Yeah, you look at his apology that had no edit. It was for 1.5 minutes.
I subbed to him after it all went down because I wanted to see his next video. I wanted to see what his next video was.
Yeah, same. I'm dying for it. I'm checking every morning to see if there's something there. I think that's what's wrong with humanity, is that we crave information, we crave the... I think he's one of the smartest YouTubers out there. He's created almost like he's the fastest growing channel on YouTube, and you don't do that by just doing daily vlogs.
Can we say that he is the Donald Trump of YouTube? I don't see so, but he's pretty smart as to how to grab people's attention. But there is a point that I really want to bring out, is that I'm not too sure if this one is mentioned earlier in the video, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul are examples of people who have grown way too fast and way too big, that they did not have any time to actually develop, to mature their audience.
That's very good.
That's a very good point.
My hope with that trajectory is that as fast as it's gone up, it'll go as fast down. And I personally hope that 2018 we don't hear any more of these two. I hope that by 2019 we're all saying, Jake who? Logan what?
No, you know what? It's not going to... You look at PewDiePie. Like, it's just...
Because flip the coin over, beginning of 2017, I'd never heard of them.
Neither did I.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They grew within a year so fast that, as Dan was saying, they just didn't know what they had.
Must come down. What goes up must come down. And that's what I was trying to ask from you, Jay. I was trying to ask what they give to you, like what kind of
because no one really answered your question before, I guess. But for me, I will continue watching him. I will. I hate watching his brother. I can't stand it. It's just so fake. I know it's not him.
They're exactly the same. What are you talking about? They're both exactly the same.
They are exactly the same.
How's Logan different to Jake Paul? Are you serious?
It might be that it might be that I've been watching Logan Paul a lot more than Jake Paul, but I can see through Jake. I can see that he is so fake and he doesn't believe in what's coming out of his own mouth. Whereas Logan Paul...
You for real? Man, they're both absolute childs. They're both talking
can we do something really quick?
All the time.
Yeah. Can we put a poll at the top and say, do you watch Logan, Jake, or you don't care about either one of them? All right, and see if people vote.
They
made it this far anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, so I think, we might do a part 2 of this once Logan Paul's actually put out a new video. Okay, here's a question just really quickly. How many days do you think it'll be until Logan Paul puts another video out?
I couldn't give a shit.
I wouldn't either, but I would say that he still, right now, he was post a video, but he would still need a little bit more time to recover from the backlash and from the shock from finding a dead body, because obviously he's taking it pretty hard himself. Lately, he has been very, very, quiet, and he looks really broken, at least according to what I've been looking at in news reports and stuff like that. What he's doing right now is just recovering so that he can get back to his groove, and hoping that others will actually give him a second chance, or another channel that I said that I watched before, if it's the 5th chance, or 7th chance, or 10th chance that he's been given. Who knows?
You got something to say, Scotty?
Look, I wouldn't be surprised to see him post something before the end of the week. His 4-minute apology video gets how many million views? He is a dickhead, but he has a pretty smart team of people behind him. Jump on it now, mate. Well, you can. No, mate, they're smart people. They might be dumb, but they know what the hell they're doing.
I say when he posts his next video, it's because he's losing money on his merch. Right now, he's making so much money without posting videos. He's making so much more money and not have to pay anybody to edit or whatever. And as soon as his merch sales start to go down a little bit, he's going to post a video and then he's going to go back up.
Yeah, someone's got to pay his mortgage.
Unfortunately, that fallout that you just mentioned, Jay, affects all of us, and that's what really grinds me more than anything. We all suffer because of this total fool on YouTube, and I feel like the sooner him and Jake Paul are gone from the channel, from the network, I think the better off all of us will be.
100%.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there'll be another tool that follows in his footsteps, no doubt about it. But for the time being, let's just work on eradicating Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
Yep.
We already have another idiot. It's not on YouTube, but we have another idiot that's been pulled out. We have two American guys who tried to kidnap a kid while on camera.
Daniel's saying it's that sensationalism that seems to be getting the views and subscribers, and people are doing all kind of stupid, unlawful things just to do that, and it's just getting a bit stupid. Yeah.
It's like a butterfly effect. We get affected. And a lot of other people will probably jump on the bandwagon, but as long as unless YouTube does something about it, we're just going to get more.
Which I can't understand why they haven't. If any of us did what he did, we'd be off the platform in no time, and yet he was like the number one trending video on the day. So
I don't think that he should lose his channel for what he did, but he should definitely get a community guideline strike. But the trouble with that is you get one, you get two, then you go clean for the next 6 months, you get a clean slate, start again. So there's no real drama with getting a community guideline strike. He shouldn't have lost his channel, no doubt about that. That's not what I think. But what the hell is that?
We'll get going. So, sorry, I live near a major road. That's all it is. Okay, cool.
We should have Daniel back on another episode in the near future.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, he's got all the news.
Once we
nice
get
to meet you, Daniel. Yeah, good to
once
have
we
you
get
here,
the new once we get the new Logan Paul video out, I think we should come back to it maybe a couple of days afterwards and see what everybody thinks.
I tell you what though, just having had this. Sorry to drag this out. I know it's a long episode, but it is a.
Yeah, Danny's been winding it up for a while.
He's been winding. I just want to say it's interesting to have like 4 and 5 here, just to have this discussion, because I am so far the other side of the equation, and so, just because of the way you spoke, Jay, you're on this side, like you're so far that way. I'm so far this way. Yeah, we're good mates, and we're both pumping out content like we always have done. It's not really going to change how we do things, but it's just good to know that there's these two. Like, I've got to be honest, when I saw you rocking his merch the first time, I was like, dude, is he wearing Logan Paul merch? And I couldn't understand how you could do that. But
I think the difference between you and me,
and all the right.
Yeah, I try and see the positivity in everybody, and I don't really look at the haters.
I can't see anything good about this guy at all. That's why I asked that question. What good? Yeah. But what good has he brought to the network? Has he brought anything good to YouTube? I don't
know. Like every part of my day,
he makes Americans look stupid.
Yeah, totally.
He makes foreigners look a little bit dumb, I guess.
Yeah, but we all knew
that. Is that a good thing?
Sorry, I know it's a little bit off there, but.
Yeah. Okay, let's wrap it up. But yeah, thanks everybody. Yeah. Dan,
should we be saying farewell to Daniel so we can do a quick wrap about him like we do normally? That's how we normally do things. Or did Logan Paul ruin everything for us?
2 minutes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's just end the episode.
Yeah, let's cut it out.
Huh?
So thanks to Ben and Scott, Danny coming along and sharing our opinions on Logan Paul. If you have any opinion yourself, put it in the comments below. It's been interesting. It's been long. It's been fun. And let's do another one of these Logan Paul aftermath videos with everybody again. Thanks to everyone. We'll see you. Oh yeah, if you want to blank yourself out, Danny, that'd be great. Do we want to do that?
All right. I'll catch you guys next time.
Good to have you, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to just say it was nice to have Daniel on. It was good to hear another opinion outside of what we've already discussed on our Creator Cast, like private network. Sorry to drag this out, but I think it's pretty important.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, from the 4 of you to the me, we'll see you on the next one.